Living by Design with host Kathy Holloway Hill. Kathy is a strong, powerful voice. She entertains, informs, and inspires her audiences everywhere she goes.
Hi, I'm Kathy Holloway Hill, and welcome to Living by Design. And I am so excited about this show today because anytime we deal with our youth, it just really fuels me and gets my juices flowing. So today we have two beautiful young ladies who are representing the Indianapolis chapter of the Indiana Black Expo, and they have a program called Miss CEO Scholarship Series. And I'm looking at this young lady's shirt because she actually has it on her shirt. So welcome to the show, Kenya and Jessica. I am so glad to have you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So I am going to allow you ladies to talk about your role in this series and what you do. So we'll start with you, Kenya.
Okay. Well, thank you again for having us on. I am so excited.
Me too.
I am the incoming chair for Miss ICIBE, Miss CEO. And what we do is we provide scholarships for young ladies, but more importantly, we help young ladies build that network that they're going to need later on in life. Mm-hmm. And we also provide them mentoring opportunities for them to be mentored and for them to be a mentor as well. It's very important that we give that to our girls because our motto is from the classroom to the boardroom, leaving a legacy of opening the doors for others.
I love it. And Jessica?
Thank you. Well, I joined along because of Miss Kenya. She invited me to be a facilitator last year. Mm-hmm. At that time, I was helping the young ladies learn how to properly wear their formal gowns, and then I also coached them how to walk because I am a model here in the city. And so then, really? Yes, ma'am. Nice. And with that, I'm just a part of the administrative team, so I help administrate some of the emails, contacting our families, reaching out to communities and companies that we needed our resources to connect with.
Awesome. I love that. Now, the Miss CEO Scholarship Series, love the name. So how did you come up with that name? Was it born of something else? Did it evolve from something else? Or how did that happen?
So we used to have Miss Indianapolis Black Expo, and our current president, Emil, he had some issues with it being a pageant because sometimes people have a negative connotation.
Yes, gotcha.
And so from there, he asked me to rebrand. So I started thinking about some of my own personal experiences and thoughts of, could I have been further in my career had I had a mentor, had I had a group of women that I networked with. And so I said, well, you know what, instead of me keep thinking about woulda, coulda, shoulda, why don't I create something for our youth? So then moving forward, they can have the things in place that I felt like I needed growing up. And so that's how Miss CEO was born.
Excellent. Because when you really think about it, when you're in a pageant, even if you don't win, you're still going to be involved in community activities. Yes. and community type of events. So it is something that is ongoing. You don't just win the pageant and then you're finished. So yes, absolutely. That makes perfect sense. So what are some of the things that the Miss CEO, the winner, yes, of the pageant, what are some of the things that Miss CEO will be involved in?
So we will have different other opportunities such as this to speak publicly for Miss CEO, but she'll make public appearances, she'll go into the schools to promote it further. So those are some of the things that we do once they win.
And how many young ladies, Jessica, are actually in the, I don't want to call it a pageant, but in the series that are competing in the series?
We currently have 13 young ladies from age 5 to a senior in high school. So we had, so yes, that means we have a lot of different personalities, and they're very spunky, enthusiastic, and very vibrant. So we're getting a very wide brand, just the atmosphere that they bring, the energy that they bring is amazing.
Oh, that is so inviting.
Yes, 5. Most moms, parents would not think that, because when we went out canvassing, we ran into that. Well, my daughter's just 5, she's just 6, and we're like, yes, and that's okay. She can be a part of this program.
Right.
So we had to educate a lot of our families when we were going out to functions to recruit as well, and letting them know this is open and welcome to your 5-year-old.
And the thing about it is, I think statistics show that your personality is set by age 5. So you're definitely old enough to know how to take instruction, what you want to do. And that's the age when you really need to start molding them and mentoring them like you guys are doing, so that they can know as they get older what they want to do in life. I love that.
Yes.
So how are the young ones at taking instruction?
They've actually been really well. We have one that we had several series of workshops before the showcase. So we had one in particular that it didn't matter what type of workshop it was, she always had a question, and she was the youngest of the younger girls. She's 5. I think she was 5 when she started, but her birthday she ended up turning 6. There was never a workshop that she never had. She always had a question.
Oh my goodness, bless her little heart. But that's okay.
Yes.
That's okay.
Yes.
The more questions, the better. So I know the event just happened yesterday.
Correct.
The 19th. And so what were some of the highlights that you guys felt were the big moments?
Well, the big moments that I felt were the highlights was what makes this pageant different, or this showcase different from before. It's because the winner of the lemonade stand competition, so our girls learned how to be entrepreneurs, our younger girls, and so they competed in a business or a lemonade stand competition. So the young girl that won, it was wonderful. She got to do like a on-stage interview with the MC to talk about her stand, her business plan, and all that good stuff. And then we had our winners from the business case competition for our older girls. They got to present to the audience what they had been working on as well. So I really loved it because at the showcase, our girls got to show their analytical and critical thinking skills, and they got to show the audience what they've been doing in the program.
Right. Because actually, I was there.
So if you answered yes to any of those, hands please. Now why are there so many hands up? I only saw a few first. But here's the thing. When we delay our happiness, our joy, our peace, our contentment, our fulfillment, our success, waiting on the validation and appreciation and acceptance of someone else, we are giving our identity away. They're not stealing it, we're giving it to them. Because we are allowing them to determine our self-worth. No one can determine your self-worth besides you and your heavenly Creator.
I absolutely love the fact that you're calling this Miss CEO, because we want to start our young girls out with thinking the sky's the limit. You can be the CEO of your own company, or you can be the CEO of someone's company. You know, I am so happy that that is the name of your series, and it is a series, which means that, you know, it's ongoing.
Correct.
You know, it doesn't just stop, you know, when it's over with. This is a lifelong thing. It's kind of similar to a sorority.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, so I like that you're starting them out young with that type of mindset. So good job, ladies. So I really appreciate you ladies talking to me. So we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to be right back with more. So don't go anywhere.
Kathy Holloway Hill, founder and CEO of C. Holloway Hill Enterprises, is committed to providing her clients with the highest level of excellence with a special emphasis on employee branding. The greatest asset organizations possess are their people, and C. Holloway Hill Enterprises teaches you how to maximize their potential, which leads to reduced turnover, improved morale, and increased profits. Their youth programs will transform our young people into future leaders. Their services can be customized to meet your specific needs. So, if you're ready to receive results-oriented services, then let's get growing with C. Holloway Hill Enterprises today. Visit their website at www.chollowayhill.com or call 502-387-7701.
Welcome back. We we are now here with Kenya, Nyasia, and Chloe, and we are so glad to have you beautiful young ladies to join us on Living by Design. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Yeah. Now, Kenya, these are two of the young ladies that participated, and I'm really excited, first of all, that you got an opportunity to be part of this Miss CEO Scholarship Series, because this is very, very important that we teach our young people the criticality of life skills such as leadership and how to resolve conflict and how to communicate effectively and all these things that you guys are going to have to know once you get out into the business world. Well, even before that, once you go to college. So what are some of the things that you have learned thus far, Nyasia?
I learned a lot about the admissions process into college, and we took one of my favorite was the budgeting workshop, where we learned how to budget, and as a rising senior, literally about to be on my own in less than a year, it was helpful to see it was awakening, you don't need to shop every day. you actually have things you need to pay for, and then when you're on your own you have to do that. And then the admissions process, getting into college, some things that I never knew about, about to apply for college soon.
Excellent. And what about you, Chloe?
I enjoyed learning about the community aspect, and even if it's not a big thing you're doing, as long as you're doing something for the community, it's still beneficial.
You better say that. A to the man. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. That is very, very critical. Now, you guys were in, I hate using the word compete, but you were in two different groups. Yes. When you were with the Miss CEO. So which group were you in?
My group focused on, we did a celebrity basketball tournament for our business case competition, and it was me and two other girls that's in the program.
Okay. And what did your group?
Our group was really 3 events in one weekend, with a 5K and then a dance competition and then a fashion show, just for involvement with the community and that kind of stuff.
Awesome. Now, what made you decide to want to be part of the Miss CEO series, scholarship series?
I kind of came in freelance. Her mother goes to church with me, Miss Mary, and she was really recruiting me. And every Sunday she was like, "Hey, you should really join the Miss CEO Scholarship Series." And she was like, "My daughter's the chair. Just give her a call." So I know my mom was talking to her before, and we went to the call-out meeting, and I fell in love with it. It was a really cool idea. Not that I would be good in it.
Excellent. What about you, Chloe? What made you decide?
My aunt and my mother were both in it when they were younger, and they were talking about how beneficial it was and just meeting new people and that kind of thing. And so I didn't know a better way to do it than to actually join.
Now, see, I like that because, both of your stories are very meaningful to me, because it's the older people in our lives, it's our mentors, it's the people who help direct us and guide us and lead us and mentor us, who can come to you and give you these opportunities and ideas in how to structure your life. And then you, Kenya, oh my goodness, this idea to change the word pageant. Because to me, when I think about pageant, I think about competing.
Yes.
And that's what we want to get away from. We don't want the girls to compete with each other. We want the girls to become CEOs.
Yes.
So if you want to become a CEO, then you have to participate, not compete, in this CEO Scholarship Series. So I tell you, it's brilliant. I think it's brilliant.
Thank you.
What do you think were some of the highlights of the event yesterday?
Some of the highlights of the event, I would say the opportunity that the younger girls had to actually speak publicly and confidently. Like we said, we have 5-year-olds to 13-year-olds in our younger group. And so they did a remarkable job. and the fact that our older girls are really good role models for our younger girls to look up to.
Yeah, that is so true. I didn't even think about that. That is a good point. So you're already being mentors while you're part of the series. So even before a Miss CEO is crowned, you're already participating in those types of things. So when you go to college, what do you want to major in?
I want to major in broadcast journalism.
Whoa, that's great. What about you, Chloe?
Biology.
Ooh, those are some lofty goals.
Thank you.
Excellent. So what made you decide to go that route or want to go that route?
Writing, when I was little, I used to just write everything, and it's just kind of like an escape. So I was like, whatever I do, I know I want to do something along with writing. And then there's this app called Wattpad that me and my friends, you can write a book for anything. So me and my friends started writing a book on there, and we all joined in, and I thought that was really fun. And then I got in front of the cameras, and I started doing print modeling. And so I was like, I need to find a way to mix these. So broadcast journalism was the best way.
Excellent. And biology?
Yeah, I want to be an anesthesiologist when I'm older, and wellness and health is a very important thing in my life. Just always that balance of fitness and life.
Yes, I love that, fitness and life, because a lot of people don't really think about how fitness fits in to, and it's a lifestyle. You know, a lot of people think, well, okay, now I know I have these illnesses, so I can just take all these prescription drugs and I can keep it under control. Well, no, that's not what it's supposed to be. You don't live your life taking prescription drugs to try to stay healthy. You live a healthy lifestyle to try to stay healthy. So yeah, I like that a lot. So both of you young ladies have just really impressed me a lot.
Thank you.
I really love the fact that you decided to participate in this CEO Scholarship Series. So, I know you're going to have an incredible career, an incredible future. Now, Kenya, let me ask you, if one of the young ladies out there viewing this right now wanted to be part of the series next year, what would she have to do, or where should she go? Who should she call?
I would love if she called me personally directly. I would love to hear from anyone who wants to participate. They can reach me at 317-329-5042.
And that number is on your screen. Okay, so do you have a Facebook page?
We have a Facebook page. It's ICIBE Miss CEO.
Okay, excellent. I know that we had the event yesterday, and so I know you guys enjoyed yourself a lot. Yes, absolutely. I did too, because I was there, and it was incredible. So I'm going to say thank you so much for sharing your experience and giving information about your thoughts and your desires for your future. And there's no doubt in my mind that you're going to achieve all of that. So we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to be right back again with more of Living by Design.
Kathy Holloway Hill, founder and CEO of C. Holloway Hill Enterprises, is committed to providing her clients with the highest level of excellence with a special emphasis on employee branding. The greatest asset organizations possess are their people, and C. Holloway Hill Enterprises teaches you how to maximize their potential, which leads to reduced turnover, improve morale, and increase profits. Their youth programs will transform our young people into future leaders. Their services can be customized to meet your specific needs. So, if you're ready to receive results-oriented services, then let's get growing with C. Holloway Hill Enterprises today. Visit their website at www.chollowayhill.com or call 502-387-7701.
The winner is...
Also the very first.
Oh yeah,
The very first ICIBE Miss CEO is, drum roll,
Naisha Moore!
all right, let's welcome all of our girls stage for a final picture. I want to thank all of them, all of you ladies, our future entrepreneurs, our future community leaders, our future charity CEOs. Thank you so much for all the effort that you put into it, for having the vision, for wanting to be a contributing member of our society, although we cannot hold our premise very well. Also know, by participating in this pageant this year, you are making history, as this was the very first ICIBE Miss CEO.
Welcome back to Living by Design. We are now here with Jessica and our two beautiful young ladies. And so Jessica,
yes,
what are some of the activities that you help the young ladies with? Because I know you were the coordinator of a lot of those activities.
Well, like I mentioned earlier, there were several workshops that the young ladies had to attend. They were consecutive on Saturdays. We had different people come from different organizations. We had Toastmasters who came, who work with the young ladies on public speaking and interviewing skills. We had a young lady that came that did impromptu interviewing with our young ladies. So to teach them how to if they were going for a job position, how, teaching them coaching skills, how to interview. And then I also work with them again on just helping them with their walk. We've had practices for the performance that everybody loved yesterday. Yes. So going there at the dance studio with the choreographer for that, and then because I like to dance too, so I kind of learned the routine a little bit with the girls. So when we took certain breaks, I was able to help some of the girls on those different dance moves. So my role has been very pleasing and very I love it because for the young lady that I've been growing up in, some of the struggles that I've had, I just like to give back to them as well.
Oh, I love that. That is so, and I know you mentioned in your first segment that you also do some modeling.
Yes, I do.
That's great.
I did that coming out of a comfort zone. And now I love it.
Good for you. That is very, very, very important. Getting out of your comfort zone and also not being hard on yourself if you don't get it right the first time.
Correct.
Because that happens. Sometimes you may try again, and then you may try again, but just keep going. Don't ever give up. You got to always rise up.
Yes.
Now, somebody told me, Miss Chloe, that you're a business owner.
Yes, Miss CEO has given me an opportunity to jumpstart my own business, Tripendicular Events by Chloe. It's Tripendicular spelled with a K because my name is spelled with a K, Chloe spelled with a K. And we do stuff from large events to small get-togethers, and you can email us at tripendicular@mail.com.
Oh, okay, so give that website again, sweetheart. Tripendicular@mail.com. Tripendicular@mail.com.
Yes, ma'am.
And it's on your screen. Excellent. Now, you had a booth at the event?
Yes, and they can sign up for events for us to hold, for tasting cakes or helping people try on dresses and that kind of thing, looking out venues.
That is incredible. Now, what in the world inspired you to start that business?
Miss CEO has really been talking about business and people of their own that are actually CEOs. So I wanted to do it too, and I like parties and planning them myself.
And you're just not going to wait on somebody else's business to hire you as their CEO. You're just going to go ahead and do it right now. I like that. Very, very, very good. Good for you, yes, because a CEO, I know a lot of people, one of the things that I want to do this year on my show is focus on the female entrepreneur, because women business owners make up 40% of businesses in this country, and I don't know if a lot of people know that. So that's a big goal. And that's a major accomplishment, so I'm really, really proud of you for doing that. So you're just adding to all the other female entrepreneurs out there. So good job.
Thank you.
So what about your ideas of being a CEO?
Being a CEO.
I know you talked about going to college and what you want to major in, but...
my goals are college and fulfilling my major. My goal is to be the top at what I do, no matter what. So even if I'm not entrepreneur. I plan on being a top CEO. I'm really into student government as well. So I'm my senior class president this year, and I was junior class president last year. So I'm really into I like the leadership role. I like the leadership role as far as leading my peers and my classmates. I like being someone to look up to. We talked about being a mentor, having mentees. So I just like the idea of being a role model.
Excellent. So Jessica, let me ask you, was there any criteria for these girls to enter the Miss CEO series? Was there anything that they had to possess, or did you guys interview them first before?
They just had to possess the commitment and the interest and the willing to learn. Because again, we start at age 5.
Yeah, sure.
So we're just asked for the families and the young ladies to commit, be willing there to come. Again, we had several workshops consecutive on Saturdays, and so that's a huge commitment, especially for teenagers to get and to wake up early on a Saturday morning.
Yes.
So that commitment, because as we gave the commitment to give to you all, we just appreciate that commitment back, and they did. They came out. The workshops were amazing. The girls always gave positive feedback, and again, they asked questions. They were truly engaged, and that let us know that this is definitely worth doing and continuing year by year to give back to the community.
That's great. That's great. Now, is this the first year that you changed it to Miss CEO Scholarship Series?
Yes, when Miss Kenya came up with the new name, this is the first year that Miss CEO is being introduced into the city.
Oh, I like that. I like that. Yeah, because Miss CEO Scholarship Series, it's more powerful to me. It says more because, and I do not want to say anything negative against pageants. Pageants are great.
Correct.
But to me, this says a lot more because it tells where young ladies are going to go from the point they are now to the future. And that's very important because when you're in a pageant, you're competing to win a crown. But in a series like this, you're not competing. You're collaborating so that everyone can come together and have a successful future. So it's not just about the winner, it's about all the young ladies. It's about everyone accomplishing their goals. And to me, that says a lot. So I love that.
Thank you. And it does, because the young ladies also, we've seen them coaching each other.
Excellent, excellent. Ladies, thank you all so much for being on Living by Design. You did a magnificent job. I'm proud of you all. And we thank you all for joining us for this episode of Living by Design. And we'll see you same time next week.